What's going on? So I am here with the one and only Tasos.
What's happening, guys?
The man, the myth, the legend. So I'm curious about these antennas are a very different take on antennas, and the whole thing in general is very different. I mean, just look at them. They look weird. So Tasos, how did these come to be? Like, what is the idea behind these?
So these are horn antennas, right? I mean, how they came to be is really our approach of trying to solve the problem that WISPs are having, which is noise, right? So, for well over a decade, the antenna manufacturers have been building the same patch array type antenna.
That kind of thing?
Yeah, with all the side lobes and all the other problems, and they've been pushing gain, more and more gain is how you fight noise. So we actually took a step back. We said, okay, we need to solve this problem at the root. Let's put everything that we know aside and take a fresh look, right? So when we started looking at different types of antennas, let's do something different, we started looking at a horn antenna, which has been around for a very long time. So we didn't invent a horn, right? But we kind of revitalized, we brought it back and said, okay, horn gives us the ability to have no side lobes, which is where you get all your noise rejection from, and it just kind of built from there. We started with our symmetrical, which are the smaller ones, to these new asymmetrical beam patterns, and they're just ideal for a WISP environment because they have absolutely zero side lobes. They have flat gain across the entire spectrum. The vertical and horizontal polarities perfectly align on top, so you get, in this MIMO world, you have to have the same amount of power or signal being delivered to both chains, right? So we really took a step back, and we really went even a step further. We said, okay, so we kind of figured out the antenna thing. We can make this perform, but what are the other issues? Installers hate climbing with all these nuts and bolts and all this other crap.
The zero loss, the twist.
Yeah,
it's all really interesting stuff.
There's so much to it. I mean, there's really so much to talk about right here about these antennas. It's not just about the RF properties of it.
Show the twist lock thing.
Yeah. So basically, we've eliminated the pigtails, right? So this is basically how you connect and disconnect your antenna.
You don't get any easier than that.
No, you don't.
And that's even the same exact radio that I use, the Prism AC.
Well, check this out. You didn't know about this, right? The GPS antenna goes in there now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we honestly,
it's
very look
cool.
at everything and try and create from how it mounts to the antenna, how the radio interfaces with the antenna, and the whole mounting system itself. Like I said, if you look at it from here,
even the handle is a different take on stuff, and it's very cool.
Well, it's very well balanced, right? Yeah. So you basically clip this on your carabiner, you can just climb up the tower, right? And then you mount them out.
The clip hole and everything. I like that. That's very well thought out, and I get a kick out of design.
Yeah.
When thought is put into things, and
we put a lot of thought. So it's not just the RF; it's the user experience to the aesthetics. I mean, I honestly think that they're beautiful to even look at as well.
You're
so we try to.
Of WISP antennas.
I'd like to say we're better. No, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, again, it's the whole experience. Again, it's not just about creating the most gain or just no side lobes. It's everything, the whole system, the ecosystem. We're vendor neutral, right? So it doesn't matter if you're Ubiquiti, Cambium, Mimosa, Microtech. Our horns work with all of those antennas.
Very awesome. I know what I'll be switching to here soon.
Yeah, the Ultra Horn. This guy right here is a monster. It's a monster for point-to-points.
And that'll work with the AF5X HDs and all that?
Absolutely, yeah. We even have the LTU here. Right?
That's so crazy.
So again, right, the LTUR. So again, it doesn't really matter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. Nice. The twist connect thing, that's so slick.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
And the industry is also changing, right? So you personally, you run Ubiquiti, right? You may get tired of it, who knows? You may say, hey, I want to try Cambium, right? Typically, if you stick with their antenna solutions and you go to Cambium, you're going to take your Ubiquiti sector, you're going to throw it away and put it by a Cambium sector. Here, you just change the radio, the antenna stays up. So it gives you that flexibility to try new things, migrate to other technologies. I mean, there's so much behind what makes our product very unique and different in the market.
Very, very awesome.
Yeah.
I know what I'll be buying here soon.
Yeah.
And I might actually swap out a sector antenna too, because I have 60-degree sector antennas.
Yeah, this is our 60-degree asymmetrical.
That might, just from like a packaging standpoint, the way that my antennas are mounted now, that would work so much easier.
Yeah.
Just the way that it physically goes on the pole, it's so much easier. So.
This is the 60, this is the 90, and this is the 30.
such a different take on things. It really is. Yeah, see, he knows. He knows.
Say it again.
I said they're amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I don't think I showed you this one.
Oh, look, he's got one.
There we go.
Can you get that on there? Look.
There it is.
So there's the Ultra Horn in the Wild
That's
right
the
there.
camouflage version with a broken phone.
That's awesome. I was going to say I like the screen modification.
Yeah,
yeah.
Check it out.
That's an alignment azimuth. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's right. I can just hold it up.
That's fantastic. Hey, thanks very much for your time.
Thanks for
what
stopping to
you
visit.
do. Last night was a hell of a time too.
We'll keep some of those
that's
videos
another
off of
story.
YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta go through and censor. I gotta do some editing. But
Awesome to meet you, man.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Keep
Hey, it's
up.
always better in person, man. It's always better in person.
That's right. That's right.
Cool.